Ford has just pulled off a move that has sent shockwaves through the global auto industry. The biggest surprise is that it challenges the very companies that thought they were leading the electric revolution. While the world races to build electric vehicles, Ford has introduced something that could flip the script entirely. At a time when rivals were locked in battles over battery range and charging speed, Ford was quietly working on an engine that could question the dominance of petrol, diesel, and even electric power in the years to come. This is not just another engine built for performance or efficiency, it is a breakthrough that could redefine the way the auto industry looks at the future. Ford is not new to rewriting the rules. With over a century of history, the company has transformed mobility more than once, but this time, the step is so bold that it has even made industry giants pause and pay attention. Ford has shown that the game is not only for startups. Legacy players can still reset the field if they are willing to think big. So what exactly is in this engine that has everyone talking? Is it simply another model launch, or could it be the beginning of a true revolution? Before diving into the details of this groundbreaking innovation, let us take a closer look at how Ford has repositioned itself on the global stage. This 120-year-old giant has re-emerged as a serious contender, standing toe-to-toe with today's biggest names in electric and hybrid technology. The transformation began with a bold shift in strategy. Once focused almost entirely on petrol and diesel, Ford started pouring investments into electrification. But its real edge lies in its production power. With manufacturing hubs across the United States, Europe, China, and India, Ford can deliver vehicles around the globe with an efficiency that many competitors cannot match. What also sets Ford apart is its variety. From America's best-selling pickup, the F-150, to electric SUVs like the Mustang Mach-E that rival Tesla, Ford has carved out a strong presence across both commercial and family markets. But in today's world, building cars is only half the battle. The way you connect with customers is just as important. Ford has stepped up here too, expanding digital sales platforms, offering online bookings, and delivering software updates directly through the internet, bringing a seamless, modern experience to its drivers. Ford has breathed new life into its legacy. Beyond cars, it is investing heavily in the future, building massive gigafactories, advancing battery research, and strengthening its sustainability efforts. Today, Ford is not just a car company, it is a global innovator, proving that even a century-old brand can reinvent itself with fresh thinking. Now let us talk about the centerpiece of this reinvention, the engine that is keeping competitors awake at night: Ford's EcoBoost technology. This is not your typical engine. It has been designed with precision to deliver the punch of a larger motor while cutting down fuel use. In short, it offers more power for less cost. The secret lies in two innovations: turbocharging and direct fuel injection. The turbocharger recycles exhaust gases to push more air into the engine, squeezing out serious performance even from smaller builds. Direct fuel injection, on the other hand, ensures every drop of fuel is used with maximum efficiency, boosting output while reducing waste. The EcoBoost family comes in multiple sizes, starting with a compact 1-liter that produces a surprising 123 horsepower, scaling up to 1.5 liters, with 181 horsepower and mid-range options like the 2-liter and 2.3-liter, delivering 250 to 310 horsepower. For heavy-duty needs, there is the 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6, powerful enough to rival a V8 but with far better fuel efficiency. This is Ford's message to the industry. Intelligent engineering can deliver performance, efficiency, and sustainability all in one package. Clearly, Ford has shown how to build technology intelligently, more power with less fuel and less pollution. The EcoBoost is truly an engine built for today's needs. Ford's EcoBoost engines understand the needs of today's times very well. These engines are for those who want strong power, good mileage, and minimal impact on the environment. Whether you are driving a small car or a heavy truck, EcoBoost technology is useful in every situation. There is no compromise in power and no compromise in fuel savings. The situation is different in the UK, where there are strict regulations and every car company has to adapt to the environment. Ford has invested £24 million to build a powerful EV testing lab at its Dunton campus. This lab has 8 test rooms that run 24 hours a day so that every engine can be tested for years of use. This ensures that whether the engine is electric, hybrid, or petrol, it will last a long time and perform well. Now, let us look at America. People here really love trucks, and Ford knows this very well. They introduced the electric version of their super popular truck called the F-150 Lightning. This vehicle created quite a stir as soon as it was launched. More than 70,000 people booked it in just 1 week. The interesting thing is that 90% of them chose its most expensive variant, and 80% opted for the long-range battery. This clearly shows that people want power and luxury along with technology. Ford's game plan is to, keep a pulse on each country, focus on low-cost production in China, strengthen green technology in the UK, and really focus on powerful trucks and vehicles in the US based on what consumers want. But the goal is not just to make cars. Ford wants to create an ecosystem that includes EV vehicles, charging points, locally manufactured batteries, and, well, everything done in a sustainable way. Ford's Blue Oval City factory in Tennessee is part of this vision, and it's going to take EV battery manufacturing to new heights. Along with this, Ford is also investing in charging stations in different parts of the country so that people do not worry about range and can buy EVs with ease. The true genius of Ford's strategy lies in its holistic and adaptable approach. Rather than forcing a single rigid vision of the future onto every market, the company is tailoring its solutions to meet diverse regional needs and consumer preferences. This flexibility honestly ensures its innovations are not just technological marvels but also commercially viable and widely accessible. This commitment to a multifaceted strategy, excelling in efficient internal combustion with EcoBoost, leading in electric trucks with the F-150 Lightning, and investing heavily in a supporting ecosystem of batteries and charging infrastructure, demonstrates a deep understanding of the complex transition the automotive world is undergoing. Ford is not merely following trends, it is actively shaping the path forward, proving that a legacy automaker can indeed reinvent itself to build a sustainable, powerful, and inclusive future for transportation. Ford's electric revolution is not just about making cars, it is also creating new jobs, new business opportunities, and honestly, a greener future for the country. Ford's goal is to provide EVs to ordinary people, not just the rich, so that everyone has the option of green technology. The bottom line is that Ford is no longer just a car company. It is a company that builds the future, a future that is sustainable, technological, and accessible to all. That is why Ford's electric journey is not only disrupting the market but also has the power to transform the entire industry.